Hello, my divine souls. Welcome to Spiritual Bloom, where we bloom within our consciousness with your spiritual guide and twin flame coach Neha. In today's episode, we will be talking about a very important topic which many twin flames they ignore, and that is inner union, how to achieve inner union. Now, when we talk about twin flame journey, at first everybody thinks that it's a very lovey-dovey journey, fairy tale kind of journey. But slowly when they start walking into this journey, they go deeper, they learn about it. It's not what they imagined. It has a completely different perspective. It's not a fairy tale kind of journey. Instead, it's a transformational journey. It's a transformational journey because the universe wants you to transform into your higher self. And the same thing is done to your counterpart also, so that you both can fulfill your soul mission through this journey. Now, many twin flames they have this misconception that this journey is only about union. The 3D union means physical union. But let me tell you, before you get or go into that physical union, what are the obstacles or what are the things that you have to go through in order to achieve that 3D union? And that is what we will be talking about today. That one main obstacle which blocks your 3D union is not focusing on your inner union. Now, why did I say that? Right? You must be wondering, this twin flame journey is about union. It's about 3D union. Why is she talking about inner union? What is inner union? Inner union means union with yourself first. Union with your internal self. Union with your divine. That is inner union. And when you come into inner union, slowly and gradually, your 3D union also starts manifesting in the physical realm. How? This twin flame journey works on 2 dimensions. The first dimension is the 5D, and the second dimension is the 3D, which is the physical plane, meaning Earth, where we are living. Now, to achieve any kind of thing or to manifest anything, first that thing has to be manifested in the 5D. Now you'll ask me, ma'am, how is that possible? It is possible. Why do I always keep on telling you that, separation is an illusion? Why separation is an illusion? It is an illusion because you and your counterpart are already united in the 5D. That dimension, that realm is different. But you are all over the place and you don't understand this journey. You don't want to understand also, like I told in the previous episodes, which really disappoints me, is that you don't want to learn about this journey. But when it comes to energy updates, you are very excited about how your divine masculine or divine feminine is doing in their life. I wish you had that curiosity for that knowledge and wisdom about this journey. It would have been more helpful for you. Because by doing that, you are creating blockages in your own journey due to your own fault. Now, I might sound very rude, but that is the truth. You are creating blockages in your own journey because you are too curious to know about what the other person is doing, how their life is going. But you are not interested to know what is union, what is inner union, how to achieve inner union, what to do in order to, what are the different kinds of inner work that will lead me to inner union, what is 5D, what is 3D, how to match the energy or the vibration of the 5D and 3D. You are not interested. First, I'll always tell this thing to you, I'll keep on repeating. In life, no matter it's a twin flame journey, no matter anything it is, always try to go in depth about that situation, that circumstances. If it's a job situation, always try to go in depth before accepting their letter, If it's a course, if you want to do some studies, if you want to do some course, always go in depth, learn about it. What are the benefits, pros and cons? Similarly, in this journey also, before jumping out of curiosity that what the other person is doing, whether the other person has a third party or not, instead of doing that and wasting your time, try to learn in depth that what is this journey all about. Because when you have that actual knowledge about this journey, then only you can apply it, right? Without knowledge, how will you apply it? Without having a proper knowledge, how will you go further in this journey? It's not possible. And as I told you, there are very few authentic people, few authentic coaches who are really doing well and teaching. It's not just about my channel. I'm talking about there are many talented coaches who are trying to push, because that is their sole purpose. Sole purpose means it is their work. Because even we want the other twins to awaken fast, to come into their soul mission, to raise the vibration of this earth. We want, that's why we are teaching, we are giving our time and energy. We want you all to do those things which, we made mistakes. We don't want all that, to happen with you. That's why we are here, to help you out. But if you are not interested in learning, then how will you move forward in this journey? Just by reading, just by listening to tarot card readings, or just by being curious about the energy updates. That's why I get a lot of downloads, but I don't put energy updates, because it's like creating a false impact, or already that person is struggling so much in that journey. By giving energy updates, I'm just bringing, I will not say false hope, but it's like they become dependent on that, these energy updates, and they become dependent. Okay, my masculine is doing this, okay, my feminine is doing that. They become dependent. Until and unless it's very urgent, you will never see me putting out any energy updates. I get downloads, but I don't put it, because I believe that knowledge comes first. If you have knowledge, you can apply it. If you don't have knowledge, you cannot apply it, and you cannot move forward in this journey. Hence, you are causing blockages and delays in your own journey. So, now we'll understand what is inner union. Inner union means when you work on your shadow side, on your childhood traumas, hurt, pain, understanding your family dynamics, why they were mean to you, why your childhood was so hard, why your spouse doesn't treat you properly, why your children are like that. Understanding all these patterns, understanding from where your ancestors came, what did they do, how their family dynamic was. This is inner work. Like I told you, inner work is not just meditation. It is meditation also, but meditation is just 15 to 20%. I will not say 20 or 15%. The rest is up to you, whether you want to learn it or not. So inner union depends on all these things, depends on your inner work. And it is very important to come into inner union, because you build a relationship of surrender with the divine. That trigger, that pain, that trauma which you face constantly in this journey comes to pause. Pause meaning, I don't mean that troubles stop automatically, or people, they don't trigger you. They'll trigger you, it will keep on continuing, but you gain that inner peace. And trust me, when you get that inner peace, you'll feel like you're the most richest person in this earth, because no money can buy that peace. No matter how much you pray, no matter how much you ask to God, you will not get that inner peace until and unless you don't work on yourself. That's why before manifesting 3D union, it's very important for you to come into inner union with yourself and union with the divine. When your relationship with yourself and divine is strong, then only your relationship with the counterpart will also be strong. If you are walking on eggshells each day, fearing that where this relationship is going, you don't have peace, you are always in chaos internally, don't think that your counterpart will come running to you and you'll have union. No. And this inner union, 3D union, along with the 3D realm and 5D realm is very much connected. Now how it is connected, I'll tell you. Like I told you that separation is an illusion because you people are already in union in the 5D. It is already there. But the universe will not give you so easily in the 3D. To achieve that in the 3D, you have to go through many tests and trials. And one of those tests and trials is doing your inner work properly, by being sincere to yourself, by understanding the journey, by understanding the dynamic, by doing your shadow work. Many people, they complain, I don't have inner union, I'm not getting reunion. But when I talk about inner work, they don't want to do. They don't want to learn. So don't you think you are the hurdle in your own journey? You are creating hurdles for yourself. Think about it. In this 5D realm, you are already in union with your counterpart. But to manifest that in the 3D, the universe will not give it so easily to you, because you both are carrying so much of generational wounds, patterns. Means you are in a distorted energy. So how can you expect that two distorted people, two distorted souls can come into union so easily? Do you think even if they come into union, into 3D union, it will last? It won't last. That house is going to burn down. It's not going to last. That's why many twins, when they come into 3D union, I have seen that they go into separation. They get married but they go into separation. Why? Because they did not do their inner work sincerely. You have to measure the pros and cons of this journey. It's not just saying that, oh, I want union, that's why I'm doing inner work. No. Do your inner work for yourself first. Come into that inner union where you are stable mentally, emotionally, financially, where doing well in every sphere of your life and you are not dependent on anyone, not even your counterpart. Come into that energy where you are not chasing this relationship, this journey anymore, where you no longer need to justify yourself on this journey, saying that, oh, I need union, I need to be in union with my counterpart. Come into that energy and that vibration. Once you tap into that vibration of that inner union, you will understand how peaceful it is to be in that energy, in that frequency. And let me tell you, once you tap into that inner union frequency, once you align with the divine, nothing can touch you. Nothing can touch you means nothing can bother you. All the karmic people, all the noises around you will suddenly become quiet. Quiet in the sense they'll be shouting, but it will not matter to you. Previously it mattered. Previously it triggered you because you were distorted. Now it will not matter to you. Why? Because you are in divine alignment. So that divine alignment is very important to receive that inner union. So don't think about 3D union or reunion if you have not achieved inner union. Do your inner work properly, sincerely. Be honest in this journey. Be honest to yourself. You are not doing a favor to the other person. You are doing favor for yourself. You are trying to accomplish your soul mission out here. You are not trying to fulfill somebody else's ego or soul mission out here. You are trying to fulfill your soul mission. So the focus should be you, not others. Once you tap into this high vibration inner union, nothing will bother you. If you were a person who complained previously about certain situations in your life, for example, I don't have money or this job does not satisfy me, it will not bother you anymore. It's like even if you have something, you are happy. Even if you don't, you are still happy. Your situation, or the people how they treat you, or the way your counterpart treats you, nothing is going to matter. You will feel ease and peace with yourself. A kind of peace that money can't buy. And that is what I call is inner union and divine alignment. And once you achieve this divine alignment and inner union, because you're already in union in the 5D, that will slowly manifest into 3D, because the universe knows that this person is no longer in a distorted energy. This person has transformed, learned their lessons, and has come into divine alignment. The universe knows the timing. Like I told you, the universe will stop your journey or make you stuck in a situation till the time you have not learned your lessons. And they don't do it intentionally. They make you stuck because you have to finish a karmic cycle, karmic death, learn your lessons. And once it is done, everything will fall into place. Everything. Whatever you want to manifest, your career, your life, your health, everything will fall into place. But the main goal in this journey should be divine alignment and inner union, not 3D union. That comes much way later. First you have to focus on inner union and divine alignment, because when you build a good relationship with yourself, with your soul and with the divine, nothing on this 3D planet can shake you, no matter how worse the situation is. I'll tell you my story someday, not now, since this channel is still new. I'll bring out my story, and I can guarantee you that once you've tapped into your inner union, even if you are in the worst situation, you will still trust the divine and you will still trust this journey. So I would like to tell you all that please don't focus on reunion or 3D unions. Focus on yourself first. Try to get that clarity, that knowledge, that wisdom. Try to do your inner work properly and sincerely, so that you can come into divine alignment and inner union with yourself. Because if your energies are distorted, your counterpart will also mirror the same thing. So you have to be the disciplined one. You have to come into inner union. You have to come into divine alignment. Why? Because you are the leader. The divine feminines are the leader in this journey. And even if some divine masculine is listening to me, remember that you also have to come into inner union with yourself. You have to come into divine alignment. Then only both the counterparts are ready to come into union in the 3D. Or if your 3D union is not written, then you both are ready to fulfill your soul mission individually in this journey. So do your inner work properly, sincerely, be honest to yourself, and focus on inner union and divine alignment. So if you like this episode on inner union, do like, share, subscribe and comment on my channel. For any kind of personal guidance, you can WhatsApp or email me. My contact details have been given in the description box. And mentioned in the video, I provide 10 to 15 minutes guidance demo sessions before booking any guidance or counseling sessions with me. I thank you all for being a part of this journey of mine, of this channel. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for always writing beautiful comments. I'll need more support, more motivation from your side, so that I can also help you in this journey. I will be soon starting classes on this inner work. I'm still working on it, so I'll let you all know. Keep supporting. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening to me. I'll see you again in another episode.